Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the College of Business. And now, the faculty representatives of Ferris State University. the President, and stage dignitaries. Please be seated. Ferris is proud to recognize graduates and guests who have served or who are serving in our armed forces. Veterans, would you please stand or wave? Thank you. Audience and graduates, if we would also please stand. We are about to sing our national anthem, and please feel free to join our soloist, Rachel Schumann. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Good morning. All right. Welcome to the commencement exercises of Ferris State University. We're delighted that you're here, the family and friends of our graduates, to participate and witness this awesome occasion, which celebrates their accomplishments. My name is Dr. Casey Thompson, and I'm a faculty member here in the College of Business. Carrying the symbolic mace and representing the Academic Senate is James Shimko. Marshals representing faculty members are Patrick Bishop and Leslie Sukup, And today's music is performed by the Brass Quintet from Mount Pleasant. The interpreter is Emily Baxter, and the ushers are members of the Ferris State University Student Alumni Gold Club. Please join me in thanking them for their service today. Now, allow me to present the stage dignitaries who will rise as they are introduced. Audience, please hold your applause until all have been recognized. First, Board of Trustees Chair, Amna Seibold of East Grand Rapids. President David Eisler. Honorary Doctorate Candidate Mike Scheibler. Provost Vice President for Academic Affairs Paul Blake. Representing the Academic Senate, Sandy Alspa. Associate Vice President for External Relations and Executive Director of Ferris Alumni Association, Jeremy Mishler. Vice President for Student Affairs, Janine Ward-Roof. Interim Dean of the College of Health Professions, Lincoln Gibbs. Trustee, Rupesh Shrivastava from Wixom. Trustee, Carrie Cedarberg from East Lansing. Trustee Emeritus Arthur Tebow from Walloon Lake. Vice President for University Advancement and Marketing, Shelley Piercy. Vice President and General Counsel, Miles Postema. Vice President for Administration and Finance, Jerry Scobie. Dean of Retention and Student Success, Interim Dean of Flight, Jason Bentley. Dean of Michigan College of Optometry, David Damari. Dean of College of Pharmacy, Stephen Durst. Dean of College of Art and Sciences, Christy Hake. Interim Dean of College of Engineering and Technology, Richard Goosen. Dean of Extended and International Operations, Stephen Reifert. Dean of College of Business, David Nickel. Would you please join me in acknowledging them all? Officially presiding over this commencement ceremony are members of the Board of Trustees of Ferris State University. Board Chair Seibold now brings you greetings from the board.
Thank you. Good morning and welcome to the Spring 2019 Commencement Ceremonies. Ferris State University is one of Michigan's great public institutions of higher education. The Board of Trustees is comprised of citizens who have been appointed by the governor with the advice and consent of the Senate of the state of Michigan. As mandated by the state of Michigan's Constitution, the board is charged with the responsibility of governing the university by setting policy that enhances not only the quality of education, but also the quality of life. And graduation today epitomizes both. As someone who greatly values a college education, I'd like to share with you some wisdom about the value of your Ferris State University education. Your experiences from your years here will always be an important part of your history and an important part of your life story. Your Ferris education currently is an important part of your life. It's opening doors and employment opportunities to you. And it will continue to be an important part of your future, as Ferris State will provide important networking connections throughout the rest of your life, because you will encounter Ferris alumni and friends wherever you go. On behalf of the entire Board of Trustees, I extend best wishes to all of you being honored today, and a special congratulations to the spring class of 2019. Thank you.
President Eisler now brings you the university's greetings.
It is a true honor to stand before you, the class of 2019. Today is a wonderful opportunity for you to reflect on your accomplishments here at Ferris State University. At such a time, you need to know that your success is built upon the collective efforts of so many people who care about you and who take great pride in your growth and development. I want to pause for a moment so we can express our thanks to them. I begin with our faculty who have served as your teachers, advisors, guides, and mentors. We are truly fortunate to have a faculty who are dedicated to teaching and who care deeply about students. Would ask that our faculty rise so we can express our thanks to them. Faculty? I also want to thank our staff who each contributed in their way for you, our students. In doing so, I would note their many contributions to our ceremony, the beautiful decorations here today, and the commencement program, which provides information on our university, its degrees, and today's ceremony. Now to the guests with us today. First, I want to recognize your parents. They have planned and sacrificed to help you reach this pinnacle of achievement. Parents, please stand. I'd be willing to guess that there are some proud grandparents here also. Would you please stand? For some graduates, there are spouses or significant others who have stood by them in both good and tough times and have supported you working toward this day. Would you please stand? Graduates, some of you also have children who have had to share their mom or dad with books, studying, and homework assignments. I'd ask the children of our graduates to stand. Finally, we have many friends and other relatives of our graduates here. Please stand so we can thank you for being here with us today. Graduates, in a few moments you'll be crossing this stage. Two helpful reminders. As you celebrate this achievement, take time to thank those who have worked, helped, and supported you. Their sacrifice and love have helped create this moment for you. Second, a practical but useful reminder. We're going to take your picture as you receive your degree. Don't forget to pause as I shake your hand and smile. As graduates, you represent the hopes and dreams of our institution. Each of us at Ferris State University, faculty, staff, and fellow students, see your educational accomplishments and personal growth and take pride in your achievements. As members of the Ferris community, we never know when our efforts will shape a life, be an inspiration, or help one find the path to a brighter future. I wish that I could tell each of your stories, as they are all meaningful in their own way. As examples, let me share two special stories with you. When this graduate from Grand Blanc was 12 years old, her mom was injured on the job with the Flint Police Department. As the oldest child, she stepped up to cook, clean, and take care of her two younger siblings. Because it took nearly 2 years for her mother to recover from 2 surgeries and rehabilitation, it was not until her senior year of high school that she could again focus on herself and her grades in school. Upon graduation from high school, she was ready to attend college. Coming to Ferris was her first choice, and she approached this as an opportunity for a fresh start. She knew from the moment she stepped onto our campus that she wanted a career in hospitality management. While in high school, she spent many hours planning special dinners and photo sessions for friends, in addition to planning surprise birthday parties and family reunions. Over the past 4 years, she has done well in her studies while working 2 or 3 jobs on campus and in the community, at Buffalo Wild Wings as an elementary cheer coach, at the Holiday Inn, and at the tutoring center. Even with this busy schedule, she has been an active participant in extracurricular activities and service projects. She joined the Hospitality Management Student Association, which provided her with more opportunities to take on leadership roles with the association. After her freshman year, she joined Zeta Tau Alpha and became involved in student government, first as a representative, next student government senator for the College of Business, and finally director of operations. In her junior year, she was inducted into Eta Sigma Delta, an international hospitality management honors fraternity. Through this, she had the opportunity to network with industry professionals across the nation and grow her knowledge of the industry. She's volunteered as program director for The Big Event, for Habitat for Humanity, Comic-Con, German Fest, the International Wine and Beer Festival, and enjoyed membership in the Order of Omega and the Panhellenic Council. With the help of her professors, she obtained 2 internships, first as interning manager with City Park Grill in Petoskey, second as the membership and events intern at Somerset Point Yacht Club. These experiences helped her land a position with the management team at Enterprise Rent-A-Car in her hometown of Grand Blanc. Today, she would like to thank her mother and father, Amy and Lynn, her grandmother, Helen Abbott, her boyfriend, Justin, her supervisor on campus, Karen Royster James, her professors, and her Zeta sisters. She especially thanks Amy Dory for leading and guiding her to where she is today. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Maria Rogers. Maria, would you please stand? I'd ask that Maria's family also stand so we can recognize them. This next story is about a graduate who learned to embrace change at a young age. During her childhood, her family moved often between North Carolina, Florida, and Michigan, which made it challenging for her and her siblings to maintain friendships. In this, she looked out for her younger siblings and worked to make the best out of every location where she's lived. Living in Michigan during high school, she transferred from Grand River Prep to Lowell High School, which she says was overwhelming as a much larger school. She graduated from Lowell and was ready to move to Tennessee to attend Southern Adventist University. At the last minute, she changed her mind to stay closer to her family. She enrolled at Grand Rapids Community College. Initially interested in pursuing a degree in accounting, she discovered she really enjoyed business and statistics and began looking for another major. This is when she did some research and discovered our business data analytics program. After two years at GRCC, she transferred to Ferris State University. As a Latina student, the Center for Latino Studies reached out and encouraged her to participate with the Promesa Scholars Program. She was looking to become more involved in the Latino community, so she eagerly accepted. Being a Promesa Scholar provided opportunities to serve as a peer mentor and leader on campus. Through this, she has fully immersed herself in campus activities. She was vice president of the Hispanic Student Organization, treasurer of the Data Analytics Association, and a member of the National Society of Collegiate Scholars. She completely mapped out her 2 years at Ferris to ensure her classes would line up and she would graduate after only 2 years. Amidst taking classes, sometimes 18 credits a semester, and working, she completed her internship with the Department of Defense. This student is graduating today with her bachelor's degree in business data analytics with an information security and intelligence minor. She already has had multiple job offers and will be joining her family in Virginia to begin her career with Booz Allen Hamilton, a global consulting and data analytics firm. In the future, she hopes to obtain her master's degree in data science and give back to her alma mater that, as she says, provided her with so many opportunities to grow and thrive. Her advice to the graduates today is this: anything is possible. Don't be afraid to question the status quo or pave your own path to what you want to achieve in life. She thanks her father and mother, Milton and AC, and her extended family for being so supportive of her throughout her college career. She also thanks the Center for Latina Studies for believing in her and giving her so many opportunities to lead and mentor on campus. It is an honor to introduce Sarah Moore. Sarah, would you please stand? Would your family here today also stand? Graduates, on behalf of our university, I wish you great success and fulfillment as you begin the next stage of your journey. As you look to the future, please remember the stories of Maria and Sarah. And I encourage you to remember the words of Sarah Moore: don't be afraid to pave your own path to what you want to achieve. Congratulations and best wishes, class of 2019.
And now our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Paul Blake, will introduce the honorary doctorate candidate.
Good morning. We are honored today to recommend a champion educator and leader in West Michigan. a visionary who has led an extraordinary career over the past 51 years. We are proud to recognize Michael Scheibler. Allow me to share the resolution concerning our honorary doctorate candidate, Mr. Michael Scheibler. The honorary doctorate of public service. Whereas, Michael Scheibler, you have led the Rockford Public School District as superintendent since 1989, establishing many successful initiatives for students and providing an extraordinary example for educators throughout your 51-year tenure in education. Whereas, you are instrumental in forging a strong partnership with Ferris State University to provide concurrent enrollment opportunities for Rockford, for Rockford High School students, helping them earn more than 3,000 college credits toward their post-secondary education and over $1.6 million in tuition since 2013. Whereas, under your leadership, all Rockford Public Schools are blue ribbon exemplary schools and accredited by Advance Ed, and Rockford High School has become an advanced placement achievement district and is ranked among the top 500 high schools in America by Newsweek magazine. Whereas you are a leader in your profession, receiving numerous awards, including the MSU Outstanding Alumni K-12 Administrator Award, the Kent Reading Council's Golden Apple Award, the Rockford Chamber of Commerce Award of Honor, and induction into the Rockford Public School Hall of Fame. Whereas your creative thinking and inspirational leadership has earned you the reputation as a true visionary within Michigan's education community. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Trustees of Ferris State University offers to you its sincere gratitude and takes great pride in conferring upon you the honorary degree Doctor of Public Service with all rights and privileges thereunto.
Michael Scheibler, Ferris State University is privileged to pay tribute to you today by virtue of the laws of the state of Michigan and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Ferris State University, and with the sincere good wishes of the faculty and students of this university, I confer upon you the honorary degree Doctor of Public Service with all the rights and privileges therein. As a symbol of this recognition, we invest you with this doctoral hood. And present you with this degree, Dr. Scheibler. May I introduce to you Dr. Michael Scheibler.
Thank you very much, Dr. Eisler. This truly is an honor for me and for my family, and I thank Ferris State University for this opportunity. On behalf of my wife, Connie, my daughters, Katie, Chelsea, and Holly, my son-in-laws, Thomas, Brock, and Jeremy, and my granddaughters, Brooklyn and Lucy, I want to thank Ferris State University President David Eisler and the University Board of Trustees for this incredible honor, which I feel very humbled to have received. Dr. Eisler, I thank you for this opportunity, and I thank you for the comments that were made regarding me. I wasn't sure if I was thinking about me or somebody else, but those are very nice comments. And I want to also thank the Rockford Public Schools. I have Board of Education trustees here today, as well as employees of the Rockford Public Schools who made the drive here to be part of this opportunity for me. The Rockford Public Schools has experienced a great deal of success in the past 30 years, but it has been with the involvement of hundreds and hundreds of people. I've just had the privilege of being part of it. All of our stakeholders, our Board of Education, our employees, our parents, our students, and the entire Rockford community. I truly have been blessed, and so has my family, to be a part of Rockford for these past 30 years. The most important people, that, of course, that we are honoring today is the graduates of Ferris State University's College of Business. Congratulations to all of you. Also, I want to congratulate the parents and family members who are here today, because your role in their success has been very, very important. President Eisler asked me to share with you a few brief comments regarding personal examples of what I believe are relevant to the long-term success of our graduates. Many years ago, graduates, I wrote on a whiteboard in my office, that's still there, of 7 qualities of effective leadership that result in success. Most mornings when I come into my office, I do glance at those, and I believe that after 51 years of service to the state of Michigan as an educator, these 7 examples work. They actually work. Number 1 on my list is faith. For me, it's faith in God. It's faith in family. It's faith in yourselves. It's faith in people who surround you. Believe me, you're going to need lots of people to surround you, to become part of your life, to make it relevant and important. Number 2 on my list is family. However you define family, family should be a top priority for you. Number 3 is vision. If you don't have a blueprint for the next 10 years of your life, I suggest you find one. And make sure that it's flexible, because you will amend it over and over and over. Number 4 I listed on my whiteboard is courage. You know what? Courage is difficult to define, but it actually means, for me, doing the right thing. You know, many of us can do things right, but doing the right thing takes courage, and sometimes it's not very popular, but it's the right thing to do, and you know, leadership is not a popularity contest. Number 5 are 2 words that really are synonymous with each other. That is perseverance and resiliency. I have listed those 2 behaviors together because I believe they are similar and are most important to your success, to all of our success. These characteristics of perseverance and resiliency, that is never giving up and taking the hits and getting up after you do, are quite frankly extremely important to your success. Period. End of story. Very few successes and/or failures are one and done. Number 6 is grit, and I define grit as perseverance, courage, and resiliency. If you haven't read the book from Angela Duckworth, I suggest you get the book and read it. It'll be very important to you as a young person going into the business world. Number 7 is compassion. Compassion for others. People don't care, graduates, how much you know until they know how much you care. That's really, really important. By the way, I should actually give you one more, number 8, and that is to have fun. Graduates, I have one final thought for you as you consider the challenges you'll be facing and how you would face those challenges. When I graduated from college with my bachelor's degree 51 years ago, in 1968, I made a promise to myself, and this is really true, it's just not hyperbole. I made a promise to myself. In fact, it was more than a promise, it was a commitment that I would never, ever allow other people, society in general, to attack, challenge, or diminish my potential to make a difference in the lives of others. That promise, graduates, is still very clear in my mind today. I personally made that choice to protect my idealism. that all things are possible through hard work and perseverance. And you know, that fits well for you in your 20s and 30s, and it fits well for me at the age of 72. I can honestly tell you, graduates, that I have kept my lifelong promise to myself, even when outside forces have tried to discourage and defeat me. In summary, graduates, I want to give you a quotation from President Teddy Roosevelt. Teddy Roosevelt made this statement 110 years ago, but it's relevant today. It is not the critic who counts, not the person who points out how the strong man or strong woman stumbled, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The critic and the credit belongs to the person who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred with dust, sweat, and blood, who strives valiantly, who best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at worst, if he or she fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that when their place shall never be with those timid souls who know neither victory or defeat. Ferris State University graduates of the College of Business, you have an incredible life before you. I wish you the greatest opportunities and successes, and I wish you the very, very best in life. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Scheibler. Now we take pride in recognizing the graduates of Ferris State University's class of 2019. All right. In the interest of time and maintaining the integrity of the ceremony, we're asking that family and friends, if you would please just remain seated during the complete ceremony. The university has a professional photographer who will take pictures of every single graduate. And following the ceremony, we invite all of the family and friends to come up front and take pictures with the graduates, but for safety purposes, we will be closing off the platform. The academic deans will assist President Eisler and Provost Blake to confer the appropriate degrees and certificates on the Ferris State University's class of 2019. Provost, President.
Will the candidates for the master's degree in the College of Business please rise? And will their families also rise? Dean David M. Nickel will present the master's degree candidates.
On behalf of the College of Business, I'm honored and privileged to present to you these candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration and Master of Science in Information Security and Intelligence. They are hereby certified by the faculty for their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon each of you the master's degree as it applies to you individually, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. Congratulations, master's graduates, College of Business.
Family members, you may be seated. Graduates, please come forward as directed by the ushers. Congratulations. Autumn Vanderberg. Kylie Ackley. John Pulowski. Adutanji Ojo. Chelsea McBurney. Aubrey Foltz. Autumn Pelkey. Maureen Wozniak. Morgan Payne. Anna Marie Scott. Alyssa Raditz. David Robert Bright. Jacob Costanzi. Lethal Brody. Niyat Bashka. Parth Balsha. Syed Ordzo. Ladies and gentlemen, the master's graduates of the College of Business.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate and associate degrees and certificates in the College of Business please rise? Will their families also rise? Dean Nickel will present the candidates.
On behalf of the College of Business, I am honored and privileged to present to you these candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science, Associate in Applied Science, and certificates. They are hereby certified by the faculty for their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon each of you the bachelor and associate degrees and certificates as it applies to you individually, for all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. Congratulations, graduates, College of Business.
Families, you may be seated. Graduates may be seated except for the first row. And please come forward as directed by the ushers. Did it. Lauren Berry. Faith Austin. Eve Meredith Allen. Briston Bakowski. Jamie Justin. Amy Nguyen. Julia Castelio. Megan Eichelman. Samantha McGann. Alexis Myers. Latrice Bronner. Rachel Nofsky. Melanie Kochi. Jeremy Snyder. Daniel Milzarski. Matthew Helpner. Angela Johnson. Amber Allison. Elliot Romick. Acacia Hernandez. Soraya Angel. Ashley Baranski. Curtis Walls. Dylan Bracey. Samantha Alvarado. Jacob Hogan. Samantha Leyland. Angela Baker. Kimberly Ray Gardner. Christopher Bryson. Giuliano Cotraro. Sarah Hayataka. Stephen Tarnowski. Jeremy Bennett. Travis Reichert. Joe Hay. Ashley Finstrom. Reginald Bell Jr. Haley Hollenbach. Ashley Campbell. Toby Becker. Brian Baloo. Logan Fowler. Asha Gum. Erica Klosterman. Courtney Zuverink. Melissa Durant. Amber Jakovich. Caden Powell. Corey Green. Richard Boomer. Alex Clanky. Aaron Anderson. Matthew Anderson. Carson Scott Davis. Sabrina Heaton. Connor McGee. Evan Powie. Elliot Bragney. Aaron Savara. Jonathan Willis. Laura Fiddler. Kristen Stenwick. Zamira Balich. Kaylee Patterson. Marisol Blair. Kimberly Hoholick. Sarah Millen. Stacy Talsma. Melanie Drum. Brian Ortega. Alyssa Frank. Jonathan Busco. Joseph Vanderberg. Lydia Cruz. Autumn Marie Brooks. Morgan Dodson. Michael Passarelli. Teresa Bradley. Justin Brown. Madison Clark. Hannah Hugick. Alicia Marie Martin. Rachel Lee. Devontae Montgomery. Carly Gruber. Yahweh. Oh, where are you? Zoo. Pesha. Ling Tang Chao. Travis Russell. Sierra Wilcox. Jacob Hertz. Riker Killens. Zachary Yoder. Trevor Reckenwald. Craig Peffley. Zachary Tierney. Shane Morsaw. Joseph Rockwell. Monica Coops. Jared Hescott. Steve Marak. Casey O'Dowd. Andrew Kapanowski. Cole Chelsea. Andrew Pappas. Lane Stotler. Mitch Manson. Brett Lemire. Kristen Jones. Hannah McCarty. Kelsey McGovern. Jordan Vogel. Jacob Johnson. Michael Buser. Gail Jones. Kayla Jordan. Keegan Brown. Zachary Innocent. Kristen Slater. Nicholas Reichert. Rachel Milkey. Devin Jacobs. Craig Babbitt. Emily Salisbury. Sarah Hawkins. Gabrielle Mumuzelis. Aaron Patton. Abigail Nakfor. Leah Humes. Stephen Ballou. Alexander Powers. Imabel Iralguha. All right. Malik Hazard. Todd Jones. Carrie Watson. Andrew Howard. Taylor Weiss. James Wilson. Blake Inzer. Stephen Shields. Connor Poe. Hannah Glass. Kelsey Fritz.
Hang on a second. You gotta slow down a little bit.
This is Vince, right? Maria Rogers. Luke Pattison. Damon Hutari. Peter Daniels. Lucas Harris. Cody Stitwell. Jocelyn Hernandez. Carly Hollerbach. Nicole Mailer. Hannah Gustafson. Amina Houston. Evan Johnson. Lucy Regal. Veronica Cusino. Elena Massino. Allison Jackson. Kayla Ordway. Jessica Davis. Savannah Christensen. Carly Bishop. Bailey Pomranke. Allison Wiedmeyer. Margaret Dole. Abigail Anderson. Megan Clutie. Stephen Ryan. Jordan Wilson. Jacob Thompson. Yuri Flitt. Kelly Sins. Nicholas Hartman. Alex Darga. William Connell. Patrick Outman. David Goulet. Tyler Dame. Dane Casperson. Caitlin Hain. Molly Ford. Edward Johnson. Leandra Gill. Abigail Frankowskiak. Perfect. Sandra Hill. Lydia Hiskin. Alyssa Suzek. Carrie Robb. Douglas Roloff. Rachel South. Stephen Smith. Alexander Kellogg. Kyle Kultilla. Jalen Brooks. Gage Smith. Raquel Pokarik. Kaylee Britton. Miranda Vasco. Sierra Oliver. Olivia Martin. Brenton Michael Evans. Cody Hall. Duke Charles Talley. Philip Naskow. Daniil Tarantonov. Nina Doch. Leonie Hill. Jonathan Charles Day. Samantha Costin. Kevin Kerrigan. Andrew Weinmiller, Charles Bushman, Fahad Alaqueta, Marquise Mayfield, DeKavion Johnson, Tanisha Petway, Rashonda Brooks, Andrew Volpe, Felicia Ray Sparks, Samuel White, Matthew Walinga, Matthew Capasso, Jacob Allen, Sarah Jacqueline Moore, Carmela Vargas, Wine Zatzik, Brianne Forrester, Emiliano Gonzalez, Gasper Anguado, Bradley Thomas McKnight, Forrest Shefke, Scott Landis. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the College of Business.
Will all of our graduates please rise? There is a long-standing tradition at commencement ceremonies in which the graduates move their tassels from the right side to the left side of their caps as a symbol of their accomplishment. I invite all graduates of the class of 2019 to flip their tassels at this time. Congratulations and best wishes to each of you. You may be seated.
Jeremy Mishler, Associate Vice President for External Relations and Executive Director of the Ferris Alumni Association, will now bring you greetings from the Alumni Association.
It is now my great privilege to salute all of you for the first time as alumni of Ferris State University. From this day, you will face many new possibilities, probabilities, and challenges. And we will now be depending on you to do your part to strengthen the economies of our world and to build our communities. And it is now, more than ever, that we will be counting on you to advocate to your family, neighbors, and colleagues the continuing opportunity of Ferris State. We are looking forward to your return to campus as our advisors, to be our guest speakers, and to share with us your successes, so that your stories will inspire and support future generations that have the ability to one day stand at your side. Celebrate this great day. We look forward to hearing from you soon. And remember, you are and always will be a Bulldog.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of Ferris Fidelity. You may join Rachel Schumann in singing our alma mater. The words are located in your program.
La sunset's mellow gold, thy spirit shall prevail. We pledge allegiance as of old. Ferris State, all hail!
Please remain standing for the formal closing of our ceremony. Thank you for sharing with us this very special day. Please remain standing.